Are you being led or are you lost? My wonderful wife about a month ago for my birthday got me the most fantastic gift. I hadn't heard about it before, that there is such a thing as an indoor drone. This little toy has been such a fun thing for me, such a distraction in my life over the last month. Janet and I have been able to do a little bit of racing, a little bit of obstacle courses, and it's been a load of fun. The drone is controlled by a remote control that allows me to have it go up and down and all over the place. When it's calibrated right, it responds quickly to my direction. So if I want to control the drone, all I do is take my remote control and I push the up and down button and it takes off. I can spin it around in circles. I can direct it wherever I want it to go, and it's been loads of fun. I can even have it land in my hand. Amazing, isn't it? It has been a load of fun. As I've operated the drone, it's been an object lesson for me on the leading of God in my life. In Romans chapter 8, it says, all those who are led by the Spirit of God are sons of God. Paul's talking about in that chapter about the experience that every believer should have where God's Spirit indwelling him or her is leading them. And so God has the ability, if we allow Him, to direct our thoughts, to direct our mind, and to direct our actions. He can take that remote control in our life, and if we allow Him, He will direct us into all truth. It's so exciting for me to think about as I get up in the morning, not to think, what do I want to do with today? What are the things that I want to accomplish? But to begin to pray and say, God, where are you going to lead me? What are you going to accomplish? How are you going to use me in other people's lives? It adds a whole new flavor to my life, and the expectation that the best is yet to be involves this concept of God's Spirit leading me. I also encourage you to leave your comments and notes below about times in your life where you have seen God's Spirit lead you clearly and the benefit and the result of that. My question for you is, are you allowing God's Spirit to lead you? Just like in that drone where I was able to direct it up and down to spin around, are you allowing God's Spirit to lead you in areas of your life, to accomplish what He wants to accomplish in your life? You know, there's a good illustration of that in the Old Testament with the children of Israel in the book of Numbers. God was leading the Israelites through the wilderness to the promised land, and the way they led them was by a pillar of cloud and by a pillar of fire. That is, that every morning they would get up and they would see where the pillar was, and they would follow that pillar. And it was a great illustration of how God led them. And the reality is, in our lives as believers today, God has not given us a pillar of cloud and fire, but He's given the Spirit of God within us to lead us. And my challenge and my encouragement to you is to be like that drone is sometimes. I'll probably do another video on that when the drone gets out of control. But because that's my drone, I have the ability, because I have the control panel, to be able to direct it where it goes and to have it do what I want it to do. I'd encourage you to subscribe to the channel, and would you share this video with someone else right now? Because we're children of God, we have a loving Father that cares for us, that knows best what we should be doing and how we should be spending our time. And my encouragement to you is to consider that and to be more aware of the leading of the Holy Spirit in your life and to see that the best is yet to be.